Hey Supernatural fans, believe it or not, this is the second video I'm doing today, and actually it's the third because I just shot a video and then I realized that for some reason my camera on my phone stopped recording. So now I get to do it all over again. Yay me. But I don't mind doing videos. It's kind of quiet right now, and it's a perfect time to do it. So what I want to talk about on this video is Miss Nadine's car. Miss Nadine's baby is named Castiel. This car was a local car. I got 13 miles from the shop. It was a barn find. It was a factory big block car minus the engine. But it was also a big block with a 12-bolt posi rear end. And in my years of owning these cars, I think I've owned over 50 of them. And this is the only one I've ever seen with a factory posi in it. So that was kind of like a rare bird for me. I'm not saying they're not out there. I'm just saying what's come through my way. This is the only one that's been factory posi. The car was blue with blue interior. It had electric windows, electric seat. Those have all been taken out and converted over. And we've got some more parts coming for this car. The Impala seats and a few more regulators and stuff like that from my good buddy Darren out in Las Vegas. The car has the 454 engine done up exactly like Supernatural. And we're waiting on the radiator, fan shroud, and a few other little pieces to come in. The car will be sent off to upholstery here soon. That is where we're basically our delays is the upholsterer shop. And once we get that and a few parts, I don't know if it's because of COVID-19, but there's a lot of companies now missing parts. And so that's kind of been a little bit of a hiccup for us. One of those companies is Hotchkiss. Don't know why, I just know back ordered. So Nadine will be having this car here very soon. Don and Mike worked their magic on the body work. The car was actually in really good shape, but there was some issues under the front glass, the back glass, the typical problems that people are going to have with these cars, but this one wasn't as bad. And it went along really fast. And if you're looking at the chrome, like, let me see, put my finger like right there, it looks like it's off. It's because that they're not all the way closed and stuff. But the engine compartments, Don makes these things look like they just rolled out of factory. Hotchkiss suspension underneath this one. It's got the 12-bolt rear end. This car is just going to be a fun cruiser for Nadine. And she'll have power when she wants it, but she'll also have those highway gears to kick it on down the highway. It already has the weapons box in it. We had to change out the rear bumper ends because the Caprice is different. And obviously all the holes get welded up on the Caprice and then moved over to the Impala. So, and then I think this fender right over here, this fender here needs a little adjustment and stuff. But here is a Caprice. This one is owned by Eddie. And these holes will all start getting welded up. As you actually can see, move my finger out of the lens there. Mike has come in and he's welded up. Let me get down in here. All these little holes and stuff, these are all welded up. And then they've come up and they've re-drilled for the Impala. And they have a template that they put up there and do all this. So, and it's going to get new quarter section here on the back. I think it's getting trunk pans. And then it's going to have some work up on the roof. And so there's some things with this car that this one's going to take some TLC, but it's going to be a big block and everything. So, so that's kind of like what happens. This is kind of, a lot of the cars start out looking like this, and then not too long they're over here looking like this. But Disc brakes on all of our cars, except for the rears. We don't do disc on the rear. Only one car in Supernatural had disc rear. You can put disc in your rear if you want, and it would still be show correct. It's just that when you do that, you're going to have to cut your rear axles to shrink them, just like Supernatural did, because the disc brakes moves your tires out towards the fender, and then you're going to get a rub because there's just no room there. There's tires back here. Like I said, they don't look big when you're sitting there looking at them like this, but these are a massive tire and they fill up everything. So Nadine's got the correct radio in this thing. Back deck shelf and everything has been all set up just like Hero 1 with this correct carpet and everything. So it's just a matter of time. It's like I said, it's getting the parts in, and then the upholstery shop. The upholstery shop, I have a feeling, is going to be our Achilles heel on these cars for right now. But it might be some parts too, because we never know how long something's going to be on back order. So if you're out building Supernatural cars, don't think it's just going to get turned and burned real fast because of parts availability. Now, if you want to add different stuff, like, hey, I didn't want those valve covers, I don't want to do it this way, I don't want this fan that is no longer made, blah, 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 then sure, you can probably build your car a lot quicker and so forth. But if they come out of the shop, they have to match what is on the show. And I guarantee you everything that we're using has been used on the show. Promise you. Long stories, but trust me. And once you guys probably heard the stories, you would understand. But that is everything from wire looms to the radiator to whatever. So take my word on it. I've got better things to do in life than lie to people on what's being used and what's not being used. So anyway, there is Miss Nadine's car. I want to do a shout out to William and JJ. They were all excited. I heard that when I did my video last week, and I love those guys. They consider me their uncle, and in my world, I am their uncle. Two great kids have got a great dad, and they were very excited to see that, one, I was still alive and back doing videos and stuff. So a shout out to those guys. You guys be good, listen to your dad. And I want to say thank you to everybody. The messages, the texts, the emails and everything. Guys, thank you. That's the only thing I can say. Thank you, I appreciate it. And hopefully we can just keep on building some really awesome cars around here. So I'm going to let you guys go, and hopefully next time we see Miss Nadine's car here, it's going to look a little bit different. So we'll talk to you guys here soon. Be good. Bye.